Welcome to the Biz Bash podcast, where we make biz strategy a piece of cake. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Cami, but you might know us better as Eliza Ann Calligraphy and Cami Monet. We want to help you, our fellow stationers, artists, and calligraphers, confidently build a profitable and personality-driven creative biz.
We're here to share our honest-to-goodness advice and actionable strategies for ambitious artists.
So put on your party hat, quit being a procrastinator gator, and let's get this party started.
Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Biz Birthday Bash podcast, where we talk about all the crazy things and have so much fun with our party people and our paper people. And if you know, okay? You know if that's you. Most likely it's you if you're listening. Let's be real. What am I doing? We're off to a rough start here, Cami, because we don't have notes today, y'all, because it's the end of 2020 and we're just trying to get these last few episodes out for you guys through Christmas. And today is all about our holiday wish list. And so I basically said, Cami, don't even show up with notes. Let's just sit and talk, and we'll talk about some wish list items. We'll talk about probably how Black Friday went for Cami, because I think everyone's dying to know more about it anyways. So that's probably naturally going to come
pull up some stats.
If you hate it when we just tangent, this is not going to be a good episode for you.
This intro is like amazing. This is what happens when you just give Elizabeth no notes. She just was like, "What's up, party people?" And everyone's like, "What is happening right now?" Oh, but anyway, you guys, yes. Wait, what just happened? Oh, sorry, my podcast started. My murder podcast. I have my phone in between my legs.
You're fine. For a second, I thought it was Alex, and I was like, "Get out, Alex! We're recording."
I did too. I was like, "What the heck? He's not even home." I was so scared for a second there. God, my heart is beating. Okay. Woo! Anyway, you guys, today we're talking about our little, Christmas wish list, like what we would put on our wish list for things that we'd want in our office or our studio. And as I was like, I thought this would be such a good idea for an episode. And then I was like, wait, I already have like all the things that I want. So maybe it's not that great. But I also wanted to like talk about things that I think you guys should put on your list too. So we'll like talk about all that. And of course, it'll be tangential as usual. And another fun fact is normally we're like very prepared and on top of it with our episodes. Like we record like months in advance, and this one's like a few days in advance. Yeah. So it's like very timely, like in terms of like that we're in the moment. Because normally we're like thinking
That's very true. So it's like when you guys are listening to this, we'll have just recorded it 3 days prior, which is definitely not like how it normally goes. Right. So it can feel kind of like disjointed sometimes because people will listen in, and if they message me privately about like something on the podcast, it takes a second to remember.
Yeah.
In most instances, I was like, wait, what did I say that time? Because like we're recording 5 or 6 weeks apart. But tis the season of 2020. Tis the year of 2020 where everything is just by the seat of our pants. So I mean, I'm not too surprised that things just kind of fell apart here at the end, but it's all right. We'll rein it in again in January.
Yes, of course. Okay, so shall we start talking about our wish list, going down the nice list?
Yes, I would love to talk about it.
Okay, do you want to go first with an item, or you want me to go first?
You go first, because I think I know what you're going to talk about. Are you going to talk about something you already got, or something you want?
I was going to talk about something I want, but I think I know what you're talking about, and I will talk about that. So one thing I know I want, and I know I wanted this as of 2 days ago when Alex suggested it, and I was like, that is absolutely brilliant. I don't even know what this thing's called, but it's like an automatic tape dispenser paper or cutter thing. And so you type in like 6 inches and it shoots out the tape in those like segments or whatever. So I want to find one of those. I don't know what it's called. I should have done research on this, but basically like an automatic tape dispenser. I know, guys, you guys are like, oh, that is so lame. I know it's lame, but it'd be awesome to have that because it would make packaging up stuff so much quicker. So
yes,
that is one thing I really want. I know they exist. I've seen them before. I think they're quite expensive, actually. Like if I got one where you could like change the like length of tape and stuff. But I think that would be a really good gift idea. I feel like Alex might have got me one. I just have a feeling because it was his idea. And he was like, "Oh, I got something." So,
but you have to business expense it if he gets it for you.
Oh yes, I will.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it comes from the same, I guess the same the same pot, but
I know
whatever.
it does. I'm just reminding you, don't forget to put it in your bookkeeping.
Yes, I will put it in there, but that would be so awesome to have, and that's something I never really considered before or even thought about, and I'm always like, why would I need that? But I need it.
I need it.
I need it. So that's my first one, guys. I know that's probably kind of boring.
It's not, because this is our, well, we said like what holiday, like office wish list, but
Yeah,
we can
office
also
wish
talk
list.
about like personal things too. But my
I don't
first
even
one,
have personal things.
I
I
know,
do have one.
Will and I actually decided this year, like, because we just bought a house and we're doing projects, we were like, we're not doing Christmas gifts this year. Like, it was kind of like a unanimous equal decision, because like our house is our giant gift to ourselves.
Well, I asked Alex for a stuffed armadillo, so that's where I'm at.
Oh my Lord. Like
I
stuffed
know.
animal, right?
Yeah, not like a taxidermy one, but
Okay.
that would be awesome too.
Also, when are you guys going to put like your uncle's taxidermy deer on your wall?
Oh, my deer head. I don't know. He's still sitting on the floor. His name's Daryl. One of my followers suggested that. It's like Daryl, but Daryl, and I loved it. So I got to get him up for Christmas because I want to put a Santa hat on him. So
Yes.
he's still sitting on the floor, and people come over and they're like, "What is that?" I'm like, "It's a deer head. It's a mount." Okay, I'm gonna put it on the wall.
Yes.
I'm like, I'm from Tennessee. I love it.
You need to get it up. That
I
is,
know.
I'm going to like message Alex and be like, please get the deer head up for Cammy.
I can't
Because
decide where I want it. That's really the problem.
I
It's
know
really
where you
me.
want it. You want it in the like open area
I
where
love
the A and the
it.
C are.
No, I think I want it somewhere else now. So I'm gonna have to take him to hold it up for like 15 minutes, and I'll look at it and decide.
Classic.
I know.
Okay. I am looking at glowforge.com
I knew
because
this was gonna be one of yours.
yes, I have been wanting one of these for a while. To be honest, ever since I tried Brits of Swell Press in November 2019, because I went out there for her letterpress workshop and she like let us play with the glowforge like at the end. And it was so cool. And I was like, I need one of these in my life. But the Glowforge Pro, which is like totally the one I would probably want, because go big or go home, am I right?
Yeah,
Is
fair.
$6,000. So I'm like, do I really want it? Do I really need it? And what am I going to use it for that's going to make it profitable, you know? Because it's like really easy in my mind to have like, this would be so much fun and I know I could do so much with this, but I think I need to have a plan first for what I actually like intend to use it for, you know? Otherwise it just
Yeah.
becomes like another toy that can sit there. Whereas like for you with like your stickers and stuff, you have all of your, what are they called? Like Cricut or machines or
I have a Silhouette Cameo.
Silhouette. Thank you. I can never figure them out.
Cricut's like the other one. I don't know what that one's like, but I think Silhouette. But I've heard people like Silhouette better. I don't know.
I think you're right about that too. So like for you, it's like those were purchased like literally out of a need. So you know you're going to get your return on investment with them. And so like the Glowforge for me would kind of be a fun toy. And then I could like come up with products or come up with things for Thank You Society. I just am like, I'm looking at that price tag and I'm like, I don't know if I can bite the bullet for it.
I mean, you could just start with like the basic one and then see if you like it and then probably sell it locally and then buy the pro if you decide to upgrade, you know? Because the basic is like what, 2,500 or something?
Yeah, it's 2,500, but it's back ordered 2 months right now.
Oh, dang.
And so I also just want like, I want our basement house project to be done too, because like I would potentially put it in the basement so that I could like, you need to have some sort of like ventilation, like air filter system for it. So you either have to buy the one that sits in your house, which is another $1,000, or you have to have it go out of a window somewhere. So, or, you know, like having it in my garage, but I don't know. There's still logistics to think about.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Glowforge Basic is 2,500, but it's back ordered 2 months. But then there's the Glowforge Plus, which is 4,000, and then the Glowforge Pro, which is 6,000.
Okay. Yes.
So
yes, my aunt has one. I think she has the basic. I'm not sure. And she has the little vent going out the window and all that jazz. And she does like all kinds of wooden things, like custom wooden stuff, like earrings and stuff. It is really cool. Like it was really fun to like watch it. And like she does like engraved cutting boards and stuff.
Yeah.
Her business is Baxter Wood & Co. if you guys want to check her out. But I was like, this is pretty nifty. Like I was like obsessed with it. And she made like place cards for all of our names at a Christmas dinner. And I was like, of course I kept like all of ours because they're so cute.
Yeah.
It is really cool. I think you could easily make your money back with it. Like I think there's just like so much you could do, especially with like wedding stuff. Like there's so many things you could do. Place cards, escort cards, seating charts, you know, all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
and now that I'm like
gosh.
looking at them side by side, I honestly think like the Glowforge Plus would probably be fine because like the Pro one is like it just has like a little bit of a faster speed and then it has this giant size print like pass through slot, which I'm like I wouldn't even really be doing like giant pieces of art.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be my intention with it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking at the website now too. Yeah, I feel like you could definitely get away with like the middle tier one. Of course. I think you could definitely make your money back with that, like with like a couple of weddings, like easily.
Yeah, I know. I kind of think so too. So I'm thinking about it, but that's like my really, really big thing that would be on a holiday wish list.
Like Glowforges are about to have a moment. Like I feel like so many people have those on their wish list already or are getting one. So I feel like you should get it early so you're like one of the first like people to have it in the industry. And then you can like, you know, kind of set the precedent for it. And I don't know, start playing around with it now so you're ready for wedding season. So I say get it. ASAP. Oh, well, end of the year treat. You know, I mean, I know you got the house, but still.
I know. I want to talk to Will about it too. Because even though it's like, it's totally like my business, my baby, and I know he wouldn't care. I like verbalizing those things with him first, just to be like, this is what I'm thinking, because then I can like talk it out a little bit and like gauge whether or not it's reasonable. So I could totally do it, and he like would not care. I have no doubt. He'll probably look at me and be like, do whatever you want to do. I still want to like show it to him and stuff and talk about it.
Of course. Yeah. Oh, man, that's a good one. I bet that's on a lot of people's list right now.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, obviously, one of the ones I was going to have on my list, like we just mentioned, was the Silhouette Cameo. But my mother-in-law ended up giving me one at the beginning, like, I don't know, not the beginning of the year. I don't know when was it? Like, beginning of fall, she gave me one because she was like, I'm taking this to the Goodwill. Do you want it? And I was like, yeah, because I was interested in buying one. She was like, well, I'm giving one away. So I have her old one. It's like an OG one. Like it's like the first or second one. I don't know. But that's what I was like cutting everything with. And then when I had this ginormous order come through for some party punchies, I bought one on Amazon, like an Amazon warehouse one. And then she freaked out and bought another one for me and just like showed up at my house. She like gets really worried when I have large orders. Like I'm not going to make them and get them done. She's like, I had to go get this other one. So now I have 3 of them, which I only need 2. I got to send the other one back, I guess. But that was going to be on my Christmas list because I always have seen people using them for vinyl. Like my sister-in-law uses it. She makes vinyl shirts and all this stuff, but I didn't really recognize the possibilities with paper. And then when I got the first one, it was just playing around with it. I was like, oh, this could be really cool. So now I've already got some ideas that I want to be able to do in 2021 product-wise, some new stuff, which I'll tell you about later. And it's really cool. Like there's so many possibilities you can do, and it's really nice to be able to do some stickers in-house. Like for instance, my Trimetry sticker kit, I didn't want to commit to ordering stickers for that in case it was a total flop. So I was like, I'll just make these in-house. And honestly, I should have probably ordered the stickers instead of making them in-house because it wasn't a flop. But it just gave me that like ability to test something without investing a ton of money in it first. Or when I like run out of stickers or need something, I can make them really quick. They still are like lesser quality than just buying them from an actual sticker manufacturer. So I would never just like make full on like all my products be through the Silhouette Cameo, but it's definitely like a nice to have thing in a pinch. And then in terms of cutting paper, it does a great job. So I just did run it through twice to get like the thick cuts on the paper, but I have loved it. Like I just feel like there's so many possibilities with it. Like I think it's like a good little like intro step to a Glowforge. Is kind of similar. I mean, Glowforge can obviously do a lot more materials, but like the new Silhouette Cameo 4 has like a blade that's supposed to be able to do like wood and all kinds of things like that. Mine, every time I try to use it, the whole thing crashes for some reason because the software like hasn't updated. I don't know, but supposedly the Cameo for the ratchet blade is able to do those types of things. So if you're interested in getting a glowforge, maybe start with like a Cameo machine because they're only like, I think they're like $200, $300. And I feel like that's like a good price point for just like testing the waters to see if you like it.
Okay.
And see what you can do with it because it's pretty cool. Like they're pretty fun. So that was going to be on my list, but I already have it now. So it is checked off my list. But if you guys are interested in that, I highly recommend them. They're really easy to use as well.
Yeah, it seems like it, especially with the amount of stuff you've been able to like pump out, which has been insane. And guys, she only had an order of like 80 party punchies one day. No big deal.
It was 170.
Oh, that's right. It was like 80 stir sticks, but the party punchies were like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, y'all. And like the party punches they ordered, the perfect tree ones are like the cutting on that one is so meticulous because I can't just like make it like a simple shape. I made it like very like true to the tree, like very like in and out, in and out. And so the cutting machine is just like, and it's so loud and so annoying. And I had 3 of them going at once and I was about to lose my mind. I was running those machines like nonstop. And it was a rush order. She was like, I know this is like crazy, but we need it before then. And I was going out of town and I was like, I am making this happen. And I freaking made it happen with like time to spare. And I was so proud of myself. But God, that noise, like I heard it in my sleep for like a week straight. Yeah, the downside to the silhouette cameos is you basically have to like individually feed each piece of paper. Like when you put it on this like sticky mat and slide it in and it cuts, and then you have to like take it off and put another one in. You can't just put like 10 sheets of paper and let it go. So that's kind of annoying.
Right.
But so just keep that in mind, like in terms of like large production. I mean, I'm in like some silhouette cameo groups on Facebook and people run like 30 machines at a time. And I'm like, this is wild. Like people have like huge businesses just with these machines. And I'm like, I feel like y'all could upgrade to like something, I don't know, something bigger to make your life easier. If they literally have like shelves of this machines like stacked on top of each other. And I'm like, this is wild.
Yeah. What are they also doing stickers? What are they making?
Yeah, I've seen people making stickers and like cut out things, like little boxes, like people make like packaging stuff with it and like cards, like all kinds of stuff. Just like die cut things. I don't even know.
Holy cow.
It's really fun to watch. I love when those people post their videos because it's like them just like switching in mats to like 30 machines along a wall. And you're like, how do you even keep up with all that? Oh,
will you crazy. Next time one of those videos comes up, will you send it to me so I can like see what's going on?
Yeah, it's absolutely fascinating. So so this kind of like one thing I will want in the future, I think, if things continue to like take off with the party punchies or like die cut stuff that I want to do, I would want to get like a professional like commercial cutting machine, like the Cameo is like, like what's it, like a consumer model, but like if you get like the professional machines, there are like huge ones, like tabletop ones, like that their own thing, just like a huge, like any kind of like guillotine paper cutter or like the hydraulic paper cutters. So they make huge like die cutting machines too, that have like air hockey table stuff that like sucks down the paper instead of like a sticky sheet of paper. And there's like a bunch of these I was looking at today. You need like a garage to put them in, which I have a garage to put them in. And I was like, that would be something in the future I'd be interested in. If like the die cutting stuff takes off instead of like trying to find someone to make custom stuff, like a custom die for each thing or something. I don't know. I was like, it'd be cool to have one of these myself. So I was like down the rabbit hole on YouTube, like looking at them this morning. Oh my gosh. There's like so many cool things. And like, I don't even know what to search for half the time, but you just keep going down rabbit holes, and you find all kinds of fun stuff.
Especially with you. I can believe that the rabbit holes are probably pretty deep.
Pretty deep. Yeah, like right now I'm looking at this Vulcan FC 500 VC. I have no idea how much it is. You have to like call for pricing, but it's probably like 20 grand. But I was like, maybe one day. That would be cool.
Yeah, there's this girl I follow on Instagram. I'm sure she won't mind a shout out. It's Mulberry Market Designs, and I've followed her forever.
Oh, yeah, I follow her too.
Well, they live on a bunch of properties, so they just built like a huge like warehouse basically, and they got a UV printer cami, like one of the like crazy like commercial grade intense printers, and I'm so excited for them. Like I can't wait to see more behind the scenes stuff and how they use it and all the signage they can make and everything. It's going to be really cool.
That is really cool. It's like very fun to be able to do these like specialty things in-house, because sometimes when you have like an idea, it's hard to find a manufacturer like to make them. So I mean, it's just, what am I trying to say here? Like to fit your vision perfectly. You know what I mean? Or like sometimes it's like, well, I have this, but that doesn't exist exactly how I want it. But if I had my own thing, like I already kind of know what I'm doing, like I could do that. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know, like how Swell Press, she just has like her own technique for letterpress. And if she tried to outsource that style, like you wouldn't be able to do it, like she has her own way she wants to do it.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I tried to like outsource some of the party punchies, they'd be like, well, you need to make this like a much simpler die or something. And I'm like, well, that's not what I want. So I'll just figure it out myself.
Right. Yeah. When you want something done your way to a certain quality, like mainly, you just have to do it yourself. I mean,
and like having the freedom to like test things too has been really fun. Just to be like, I'll just do like one run of these, and if they do great. And if they don't, then whatever. Like it's not like a huge investment up front, which is fun.
Yes. Yeah, I totally know what you mean. Okay, are you ready for another one of mine?
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, we share a ton of free, helpful info here on the podcast, but if you're looking to go deeper, you need our Business Sense for Creatives bundle. This is our foundational resource. We share it all: our pricing strategies, marketing plans, our favorite print partners, real life examples of our invoices and workflows, and so much more. Literally, it is amazing. It really is the comprehensive guide for a money-making creative biz.
So with the bundle, you'll get access to our 3 webinar replays: Pricing with Purpose, How to Be Confident When It Comes to Charging Your Worth; People and Publicity, How to Find Clients and Deliver an Awesome Experience; and lastly, Productivity and Processes, How to Run Your Business Efficiently and Get Crap Done.
And not to mention, you'll also get our 3 bonus PDF party favors. What? We've heard from students that these are worth the price of it alone. So the party favors are pricing FAQs, the SEO cheat sheet, and a mini favorite vendors guide to get you started on where to print invitations.
So just to clarify, that is not only 3 awesome video recordings, but 3 bonus PDFs as well that support the content from the videos. So I think it's a pretty good deal.
Totally. It's the best deal out there. And you have lifetime access to it, which also adds to the whole value. So
woohoo! Don't take it from us though. Take it from the hundreds of students who have learned from the bundle and have said that these were the best, most real, and informative webinars that they've ever watched. We've seen students double their prices after watching these and totally skyrocket their businesses.
This is our roadmap of how we got to where we are today, so skip the mistakes and speed bumps, doing it the slow way, and let us put you on the fast track to running a creative biz like a boss and pricing for profit and not just pay.
And the best part, this resource is less than $100. Seriously, y'all, it's only $97, and it's so worth that price and much more. So go to bizbirthdaybash.com/bundle to purchase it today. So I have obviously been reconfiguring my workspace since living in the house, and I'm very excited because I can fit my 2 tables side by side in the middle of my office room, and it's great. Like, I love it. I love how it looks. And so like everything's on the outside wall. Well, in the apartment, my office like bedroom had 2 closets. So all of the really ugly stuff, I just like shoved in there so you couldn't see it. And it was great because I didn't have to like think about it or look at it. And now I'm in, a solid standard square room, but no closets. And so I'm kind of having to like reinvent my storage methods a little bit. So I have my eye on the like Alex drawers from IKEA. You have one of these Cameo on the wheels.
2 of those, yeah.
Yes. So I'm like planning on getting 4 of them, I think.
Yeah, those
so
are
that
great.
I can have like some on the side, and I could just push them around wherever I want them because they're on wheels. I officially decided I'm like, no more things without wheels because I have 1 set of drawers without wheels. It is impossible to move. I hate it. I actually have it like sitting.
Oh my gosh.
Anyone who has made their own styling boards will appreciate this. I have it sitting on one of like my homemade styling boards. It's like foam with linen on it. So I put the linen face down and I put the drawer like sitting on top of it so I can push it around on the floor and like not scratch the floor. Yeah,
Your
it's
poor styling board. It's just
very
getting
janky. It's basically a styling board I don't use anymore though.
yeah.
Just an old one. And so that's how I have been navigating it around the office floor while I try to configure things. But like the Alex drawers are literally in my cart right now. But I'm probably going to end up just like going and picking them up in person next week and assembling all of them and trying to like get my life in order after the trim gets stapled into the wall because I need to go get a staple gun from Home Depot to do that first.
Of course. Yeah, the Alex
I
drawers are
tried
awesome.
nailing it into the wall yesterday and it did not go well. Like
Oh my
hammering it
gosh.
into the
Yeah.
wall. Yeah.
You're like, okay, this isn't gonna work.
Yep.
I will say on the Alex drawers that be careful to not put things that are too heavy in them because all of them are sagging. So I didn't really like or like reinforce the bottom if you're gonna do something heavy
What do you
because
have in them?
just paper, it's just
Are
heavy.
you sure?
Yeah, it's just stacks of watercolor paper. It's the one with like watercolor blocks in it. It's just like, well, they're all sagging now because I've like switched things around, but
Okay.
just word of the wise. After a while, I've just noticed they're like sagging more and more. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I should have maybe not made some of the drawers so heavy. So keep
Okay.
that in mind.
That's good.
But
Yeah.
I think you could like easily like reinforce the bottom if you did want to do one that was like heavier with like
Okay.
some extra wood or something because they're just like IKEA stuff. They're not like made from the highest quality furniture to last.
Exactly.
IKEA has the cutest office stuff. I swear, like all their office stuff is just the best.
I know, like my shelves are from there and my tables. So I was like,
Yeah.
well, I can't change it now. It's already, and my standing lamps are from there too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't change what I'm doing. I've got to keep with the same theme or whatever. But
I know they're like everything they have is just like so clean looking and minimal. So it's like nice for an office too. But
yes, it's very, very nice. And the ease of moving it because it has the wheels is like a big
the wheels, yes.
for
I
me
think you
for
could like
sure.
even take the wheels off one and like stack it on and make them like twice as tall.
Yeah, you might be able to. They also sell like the tall individual ones that are skinnier. But once again, like I said, I don't like having something without the wheels. I was trying to find like a cute little like almost armoire type thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To like have so that I do have something that I can like close the doors if it's like kind of a mess when I throw stuff in there.
Oh yeah, they do have some cute cabinet ones because someone was talking about how they use those for their cards, but they close the doors because they don't get like dusty and stuff. I can't remember what they were called, but they're from IKEA. They just like they have like glass doors on them and they're really cute. It just has like a bunch of them along a wall.
Yeah, I'm looking at them again right now because I was looking on my phone last night, which is always way harder to see anything. So, yeah, I mean, I see some, but I don't see the cute ones.
I have no idea what they're called.
Go. Dang it. Maybe you can ask her.
I'll find out. I will find them and send them to you.
Okay. That sounds good. All right. Your next one?
My next one, let's see. I just want more shelves. I don't even care what they look like. I just want more shelves in my office. But now that Alex has been helping me a ton with like packing up stuff, like I think he's like really, Alex he's either 0 or like 100 miles an hour. And like, so now he's like super into it. And he's like, okay, what I'm thinking is we're going to need a big long thing here and this here. And then this will, he's like, I just figured out how to maximize your office, which is exactly what I wanted was him to come in and like tell me what to put everything. Because I'm like so tired of like, I'm just like, don't even want to think about it, So it'll be like really nice for him to, I'm recording in here. Speak of the devil, there he is.
Alex.
I'm just talking about how you're going to reconfigure my office with more shelves and make it awesome. So yeah, probably just,
we're going to have a great system in here.
We're going to have a great system in here. We're going to have shelves everywhere. It's going to be awesome. So more shelves for my office, just kind of like reconfigure everything. First thing I got to do is take down the pink fireplace, which is going to be a sad day because I really love it, but it's taking up some valuable space, but for the holidays. So just reconfiguring that. So that's not really like a Christmas gift, but it's something that I want to do on my wish list sometime.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, that totally counts. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm like, what am I trying to say here?
Like, I want cleaning supplies and shelves. That's all you want.
Will made a joke. We did like a white elephant with some local friends last night. And he was joking that he should have brought grout cleaner because he's like, everyone needs grout cleaner.
Honestly, I would love to have some grout cleaner.
And I think it's a joke too, because I think like Dwight might say that in The Office or something, or like, oh, I can't remember. It's a reference to some TV show. So.
Oh, that's so funny. I would be like, yes, gonna get my grout so clean and white. Like, oh my gosh.
Oh, Cammy, I did find a glass door shelf thing though that looks really cute. So
Okay, maybe that's what's it called?
The Billy.
Oh yeah, I think it was the Billy bookcase. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's
there's like a couple versions of the Billy, like the one without the doors. I think there's just like a plain white one that like everyone had in college.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'll go with this. Also, adding it to my cart.
Add to cart.
And okay, I'll figure this out later. Otherwise, I'm gonna get way too distracted. Okay, next thing for me. So this is kind of like, this kind of loops into a little bit of personal, but you know me, I'm a big plant person.
Yes.
And so we have like a bunch of plants in our sunroom. That's where most of them have gone at this point. But I have my one hanging plant in my office, which by the way, guys, Cammy and I were on FaceTime the other day. And all of a sudden, like the whole expression on my face dropped. And she was like, what happened? Like she thought something awful had happened. And I was like, I forgot to water my plant. And I was like freaking out and like climbing on my rolling chair in my office to like get my plant off the ceiling and like rushing it out.
I was like, what the heck?
To the sink. She was like, I thought like something happened with one of your cats, like that they were like dying or something. And I was like, it's just my plant, but at the same time, it's my plant.
She was so distraught. I thought something was so wrong. Her face was just like, oh my God. I was like, what? She's like, the plant needs water. I was like, okay, just give us some water.
I revived it, everybody. It did take a solid like 24 hours though for it to like perk back up. It's a silver pothos for anyone wondering. So they're sturdy, but I had a scare for sure. Okay, back to talking about plants again. There is a website called The Sill. So it's thesill.com. And I first heard of them because of an Instagram ad. So of course, they've totally got me pinned. No surprises. So I was looking at all of their like plant collections and all the types of plants they can ship. And I really want to pick one. And I just don't know which one to pick. It's so hard because I want all of them. So,
well, which one do you want? Which one are you going to pick?
Let's see. Where is it? I'm trying to like scroll down. Maybe a Maranta plant. Or I don't like to get anything with flowers because of the cats, like just in case.
Yeah.
And I think there was another.
Do they come with the pots? Like the cute little pots?
Yes.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah, they're really cute. And now I'm afraid, okay, maybe there was like another plant website I was on too, because the Sill is one of them. I've been getting all sorts of advertisements for plant things, like shop.
The only advertisements I am getting are like cleaning out your earwax. Like, why am I getting those advertisements?
Are you serious?
There's this thing I've got an ad for like 14,000 times. There's two of them. There's two things. They're like these earwax cleaners, and they have like a camera that connects to your phone, and you like scoop out your earwax. You can like see it on your phone. I'm like, oh my God. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen the ad. I'm like, I'm about to buy this just so I can stop seeing the ad, and also I kind of want one.
Oh my goodness.
Put that on my list. I want an earwax cleaner, okay?
See, they got you. They knew.
They got me.
Needed, I guess, or wanted.
Oh my God, I feel so embarrassed right now. I'm so seen, so embarrassed. Oh.
Okay, so I searched my browser history, and it was another site. So there's two of them. There's thesill.com, and then there's bloomscape.com. So I'm on bloomscape.com right now, and it's called a philodendron Brazil. That's the plant that I was eyeing that I might want. So that's on my wish list.
A little, what was it again?
a philodendron Brazil.
Brazil. I was like, Bloomscape? No, that's the website. Oh my gosh. Oh, their site's so cute too.
Yeah, they're both of the sites are really well done.
Yeah, they
So
are.
I would be fine with shopping either. Or there's also a local plant place here in Atlanta called the Victorian, and they are awesome as well. So a couple of the plants I have are from them, I think. At least the silver pothos I have is from them. And then I, believe it or not, do not have a green thumb 100% of the time because there were two other plants that I bought from them, including a calathea, I think is what it was called. I killed that one. And I also had an Audrey fiddle, and I killed that too. So,
Did you ever go to that place where what's the place called here that we went to? I can't remember what it's called. It's just
the heavy.
the heavy. Yes, it literally just escaped my mind. The heavy, and they had something in Marietta too. Remember on the card?
Oh, right. The one at
Remember what it was
Babylon, I
called.
think.
Yeah, but we were like, oh, this is so crazy because there's like this really cute like plant place here, you guys. It was like an old seafood factory, and they didn't really do anything to the inside. It's still like an old seafood place, but it has like plants and all this cool stuff in there. It's like such an Instagrammable place. Like you just want to go like take
Yes.
Instagram pictures there. But I knew Elizabeth would love it, so I took her there, and of course she got a plant and spent like 4 hours picking out a plant. And it was so fun. For getting when she was checking out their business cards that they had a location, like a sister location in Marietta, and I was like, oh my god, like you have to go when you get home.
I've been
So,
there with
yeah.
you twice now.
Yeah, because we got coffee that one time. Yeah, the day that we were supposed to be doing business stuff, and I was like, well, we got to go here first, and let me show you this. You know, like, Cammy, the bank is literally going to close. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, the plant that I got from there, I think it was like Nitto took a nice bite of it that night
Oh, yeah.
at your house.
You did.
And I still look at that leaf with affection, though, and I think it's very, very funny.
Okay.
So I have not killed that plant yet. It is still alive, but I'm trying to figure out like the best way to take care of it because it did not like the transition of going from Florida to Georgia.
Poor little guy. Okay, what else do we want? Are we done with the plant tangent? The plangent?
The plangent? Yeah, I've said 3 wish list things now. I think you said 3, right?
Yeah, I think that's all I want, you guys. And Lululemon clothes. I just love Lululemon. So
All the Lululemon.
all
Oh,
Lululemon, and I always ask for Arches and Kilimanjaro paint blocks from my parents because my dad always loads me up good with those. I love those.
now, do you have to tell people about the thing that you got that you're so excited about?
What is it?
Oh my God, you were just talking about it on Instagram.
I was?
Cammy, I can't. You're so funny. Your vacuum.
Wait. My vacuum.
Yeah, you're. Okay, now I feel like I'm
I
going
literally-
crazy. You got a thing
Oh
that
my
vacuums
gosh,
the couch.
I'm so sorry. I just had like an absolute brain fart. You know why? It's because I didn't have a 2:00 coffee. It was literally like I was hearing you, but it was like a sound far away for a minute.
I legit like thought I was going crazy for a second.
I thought, I don't know. Oh my
You
goodness,
good?
you guys. Yeah, I'm back. Here we are. Okay, yeah, you guys. I talked about it on Instagram. It's that little suction vacuum thing. It's the little green machine. Boom. I love it so much. So it's like a pet cleaner, like a fabric cleaner. But if you have pets, it would be next level. So you can like do it on your couch or your rug. And it does like water at the same time, but it also like vacuums and also like scrubs. And it's so freaking satisfying. Like if you've never cleaned your couch, which who the heck has ever cleaned their couch? Like nobody. So it's awesome. Like I use it on my couch that I've literally had since college. It was like a hand-me-down, and it's like sparkling clean now, and it smells so good. And they're like all the stains on it are gone. I was like losing my absolute mind over this, and it's literally the most satisfying thing ever. It's like pressure washing, but for your like for fabric, like your couch or like your car seats or anything like that. Like, oh my Lanta, I am blown away. So yeah, I do love that. But everyone should put that on their Christmas list too, for sure. I didn't think about that because it was like a personal thing. That's what my problem was. I was like, a vacuum. I was like trying to think of a vacuum for like paper scraps. I'm losing my mind.
Oh my gosh. So funny.
I know.
I have a recommendation too from something that I already have and I'm loving. I just like found the perfect sweater at Target the other day. And if you search women's mock turtleneck pullover sweater on
Check
Target.com,
that right now.
and then it says like dash universal thread. So I don't know if that's the like brand or whatever. Are you searching for it? Women's
Yes.
mock turtleneck
Yeah,
pullover
I got it. I
sweater.
see it. I know. I can tell it's the one you were wearing. Yeah, it's really cute.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
It's the
Very cute.
taupe color. Taupe, however the heck you say that.
It's a taupe color?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I don't have a taupe color on my end. It might be. Oh, there it is. The stripy one. It's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Stripes,
it's like everything.
and it's like very 70s colors with like the burnt oranges.
What size did you get?
I actually got extra small, and it still is like relatively loose fitting.
Okay.
So it fits larger for sure, because I feel like I'm somewhere like a larger small on normal size things, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but when I was holding them up to me, I was like, okay, I'm going to go with an extra small. And I'm really glad I did, because I really like the fit of it. And it's like not too long on me. Like that's also part of the problem with like being a shorter person.
Is it like kind of cropped or like hit? Like now that this is a fashion podcast now, you guys, welcome to the show.
Oh, well, for you, okay, so I have a longer torso. So I was really happy with how it hit. You have a very, very short torso. So it would be slightly longer on you. It's definitely not like a crop by any means.
Yeah, but I could like tuck it in the top of like high-waisted jeans. Oh, it's cute, and it's only $17, you guys.
Yeah, and there's also a gray one too that I will probably literally go back to the store today and buy it.
Yeah, and they got a tan color, and the rust color is super cute. Ooh, they got a stripy gray one too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that one. I'm thinking of going back and grabbing. I should have grabbed both of them because I'm old now. And so when I see something I like, I buy multiple colors of it because
I do the same thing. I have a pair of shoes that I have 4 colors in. I have some tops from Lululemon. I have like 4 colors in. I just buy things in 4s.
I remember when it happened for the first time, and I was with my mom and I found shoes I really liked. And she was like, you should get both colors. And I was like, that's what old people do. And I bought both colors, and I was like, okay, I'm at that stage of life now.
I know. It's just like when you like something, you like it. Like, I like the way some things fit, so I'm just going to keep buying more of them.
Right, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Good times.
Good times. Okay, so then I came up with some ideas to you guys on if you're like, what the heck should I ask for Christmas for like your business stuff? Because I feel like I always recommend these items. So Dymo label printer. Put that on your Christmas list if you want your parents or your boyfriend or your husband or whoever to get you something. Like a Dymo label printer would be awesome if you don't have one yet. I think that's such a great gift, and it just is magic for your business to have those. Like, so nice. Or like, what is it? The Rolo printer? Is that another one besides the Dymo? Any kind of like thermal printer. Yeah. So I would definitely put that on your list. I think having a ring light would actually be really awesome, because this was going to be on my list, but then I bought one on like a Black Friday deal or something. It was like $30. And I have loved having it for taking photos like of my products or myself or anything in my office. It's been really nice to have that like extra light. Like this thing was $30, and it comes with a stand and like a little Bluetooth remote. So like all my Christmas pictures, I took them all by myself. I felt like they looked pretty good, you know?
They
like,
looked so good. I was like, yeah, really, really impressed.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, and I felt like that light made a huge difference. Like having the little remote, it has like a little holder you can put your phone like right in the middle of the light, and it just makes it a lot easier to take photos yourself, because it's like you can't hire a photographer every week, obviously. So it's like really nice to just have that. Or if you're doing like a million Zoom calls, you can use that to have good lighting, even when it's dark outside. Like I have loved it. You can, the one I have on my Amazon list, you can make it like tabletop or just like stand on its own, like a little tripod thing. And it does like warm or cool and like a little press of a button. It was $30. Like, I feel like that's a great little gift, honestly.
Yes, I have heard great things about those and people using them for like reels and other things that they're doing on social media. So that's definitely not a bad idea.
Yeah, they're kind of like hot gift idea right now, but I highly recommend. I think they're pretty awesome. And then I think, well, I guess you already have an iPhone holder if you're doing like the ring light, but like an iPhone holder for being able to like film yourself painting, or, you know, so you don't have to hold your phone all the time. I've had the ones that are like little grippy ones where they just kind of like are very short and they grip around something or they like clamp onto your desk. And I literally hate those with the fire of 1,000 suns. And I have one on my Amazon list that comes with its own base and it is a game changer. It's like $100. So it's a little bit more expensive than the other ones, but that one would be a really good gift too because I really like that one. It's not like a piece of junk like all the other ones I've tried. I feel like the clampy ones just always end up falling down or you can't clamp it in a place where you want, like,
yes, so, I would agree with that.
That is a good one. And then what else did I write down? Oh, I wrote down like styling mats because I feel like it's one of those things that you don't ever need until you need it. And so maybe just a good reminder, that would be a good gift idea to ask for, like some styling mats from, there's a lot of new companies that make really cute styling mats that you can just like roll up and they're double-sided. And I think those are like a good gift idea for you guys for styling all your product photos or your stationery photos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I absolutely think that for sure. Those are all really good ones, Cami. Way to go.
Thank you. Thanks so much. I was just trying to think of what you guys would want.
Yeah, now I'm looking around and I'm like, what should I tell people they should get?
Yeah. And all these things that I mentioned too, they're on my Amazon page, cameomonet.com/supplies. And then we have our own Amazon page for Biz Birthday Bash stuff too. At bizbirthdaybash.com, we have all our favorite Amazon resources there as well. So, and Elizabeth, do you have your Amazon page? Do you have stuff on there too?
Oh my gosh, I haven't given that link out in forever. So it's probably like amazon.com/shop/Eliza Ann Calligraphy, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I think that's right.
It has been a hot second. I have not updated that in a long time because priorities have been elsewhere all year. It's fine.
It's totally fine. It's totally fine. We do have some good stuff on our Biz Birthday Bash one as well, but lots of fun things.
I'm like, did I even link that on our website directly?
No, I'm pretty sure you did.
Okay.
If not, we'll do it.
Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah. If you hover over resources, there's a favorite materials, and that's on there. A bunch of main things are on there, but then there's also, maybe we never got an influencer page. I can't remember.
I don't think we ever did. I think we just kind of we're like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, I know. So you got to prioritize. You got to figure out like what you really want, what really matters.
That wasn't a priority.
That wasn't for us. Sorry. We were busy doing other cooler things for you guys, like this podcast.
Exactly. So anyway, so that's our little Christmas wish list. And so hopefully some ideas for you guys. For everyone, we're all going to get matching sweaters from Target. We're going to take fabulous photos with our ring lights and just look awesome. We're going to have automatic tape shooting out and we're going to be glow forging all the things. It's going to be awesome. Oh man, it's gonna be so fun. But yeah, you guys, let us know what some of the things are on your Christmas or holiday wish list on the Instagram post from today.
Yes.
Go
and find it.
Yeah, because I'd love to know what you guys are wanting too, because it gives me ideas on things that I might possibly want,
I know. We should probably ask in the Facebook group as well what people are thinking.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do a post today.
Okay.
So, oh my gosh, you guys. And you know what else we really want for Christmas that's on our holiday wish list? I think you know, Elizabeth.
iTunes reviews.
We want reviews from you guys. We want 5-star reviews. Please leave us a rating or review on iTunes. It helps us so much to get found by other paper people and helps us, get this podcast, keep it moving, keep it going all through 2021 and beyond. So please leave us a review this December.
Yes, we would absolutely love that. And if you do have any questions for us, you can always go to bizbirthdaybash.com/Q and cake and submit your questions there. We always take special Q and cake episodes to answer those questions directly from you guys. So that's your opportunity to submit something. And we are still working through all the ones we've gotten before, but we love them because they really give us ideas for more content too. Some of them turn into full episodes.
Yeah, we just love hearing from you guys and making sure we're putting out actually helpful things that you want to hear from us. So make sure you do that. And then have a very relaxing and very merry holiday season, you guys. We love you guys so much. And we know you've been working so hard on all the craziness of this season. And it's finally starting to slow down a little bit. So make sure you enjoy that time and eat lots of extra Christmas cookies.
Yes, for sure. Now, Cami, before we say goodbye, I want you to give people a quick update on your Black Friday with as much as you're willing to share.
I don't know what you want me to share. We just did such a good wrap up and then you just did that to me. No, I'm just kidding. So let's see.
For people who stuck it out this far, because I did mention it at the beginning of the episode. I was like, I know people are probably curious. So
just like the sales volume.
I want to know like how many orders you shipped out from Black Friday, if you're willing to share with the audience.
I don't know specifically Black Friday, but I did look at my stats this morning for the past 30 days. And as of this morning, it was 1,218 orders for the past 30 days.
Oh my God.
So I don't know how much that was on Black Friday. I feel like it's all a blur at this point.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. That was like the update I wanted.
An update for you on that, and quick little Etsy update because Etsy has like their stats like ready to go, and that was like way easier to see. I'm just gonna go with last 30 days. So last 30 days Etsy update: visits increased 812% over last year. Orders increased 676%, and revenue increased 631% over last year.
Nice. That's amazing.
Which is bananas. And I will say the big secret to all that is running Etsy ads. So we're going to definitely do some episodes on that in 2021 because I want to talk all about that because I feel like that was definitely a game changer for like growing my Etsy like gangbusters this holiday season. So we'll talk more about that in a separate episode. For show.
Perfect. Okay, good. That was like the perfect little like sneak peek, at least telling people some of the numbers because I think
I love knowing people's numbers. So
I know.
I don't mind sharing.
And I think we're going to have a lot of good stuff to talk about in the new year, just in terms of like once you come down off the season, like your best product season ever, to be able to either impart wisdom or like what went well, what didn't go well, all those great things we'll be able to talk about. So
yeah, we'll do like full on analysis.
Okay. Okay. So like Cami said, this is pretty much like wrapping it up for us this year. Next week, you guys are going to get a throwback episode. Won't tell you which one. It'll be a surprise. And the week after that will be the final Q and Cake of the year and the final episode of the year. It'll be Q and Cake number 20. So
fabulous
for 2020.
I know, it's just all perfect. And then we go into 2021. Everyone's going to be so excited.
Yep. And we've already got things lined up. I think we have like our first round of podcast content already planned out for 2021. So be hitting us up with suggestions or guests, people you want to hear from, all that good stuff. You can email us hello@bizbirthdaybash.com if you feel very strongly about a topic you want to hear. But otherwise, like Cami said earlier, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you for hanging around this year. I can't believe we have done 2 full years of the podcast. That's crazy. Well, we took a summer break, but you know what I mean. We have still basically done 2 years of the podcast, and I'm super excited and happy and proud that we are where we are with this.
We are doing it. All right. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.
All right. Bye. Hey guys, we just wanted to hop in and talk about one of our amazing resources, the A to Z directory. All of us have thought at some point, how did she do that or how did she make that? And maybe you don't know where to start or how the heck to produce this amazing product you've dreamt up.
Well, the A to Z directory is the missing puzzle piece in your biz, you guys. Seriously. So it's built in the form of a yearly membership, and it's your one-stop shop for finding suppliers and vendors for all the things. Literally where to print everything from custom invitations, greeting cards, mugs, koozies, acrylic printing, letterpress, custom ribbon. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And it literally goes from A to Z. From acrylic printers to zipper pouches, we have it in the A to Z directory.
We want to help all of you search less and create more with this list of 300 plus vendors and suppliers. Don't worry, they're very organized. It's not going to be overwhelming and confusing when you join. And this membership also includes access to a private Facebook community. It's incredibly active and involved. And if you need a question answered fast, that is definitely the place to go.
Yeah, our Facebook group really is the best. You guys, everyone is so helpful in there. And we're in there too, answering questions that you guys might have. So it's a great way to get access to us and ask us things without sliding into our DMs. So we're more likely to answer you in the Facebook group, just saying. Anyway, also in the Facebook group, this is new for 2020 and we're really excited about it. We are hosting monthly
Power Hour Q&A sessions that are live, and these are only available to our A to Z directory members. So you can hop in with us live and ask us all your burning questions in real time and just hang out with us every month. And we do these at different times so you can actually be there live, and the replays are always available in the Facebook group for members.
This resource is priced at $147 a year, which honestly is extremely affordable and is full of so many benefits, such as exclusive vendor coupons for members only. And we would love to have you guys join. Seriously, it's kind of like our family and our tribe. So visit bizbirthdaybash.com/directory to sign up today and use coupon code podcast2020 to receive $20 off your first year. That's podcast, all caps, 2020 for $20 off your first year.
We can't wait to see you in the Facebook group.